Good morning guys, how are you doing on this Friday morning? In today's episode, video blog, I want to talk about my creative circle. So my creative circle, what do I mean by this? I mean the businesses around me which more or less make my business as it is. I'm not saying this in the best way. What I mean is the support network. Who do I turn to if I want to talk to somebody about ideas, about maybe some issues I face? Some people call this a mastermind session. Other people turn to coaches or mentors. But I prefer to surround myself with trusted contacts and friends, the ones which will give me the truth, whether an idea is rubbish, whether an idea is good. And I think every business needs this support around them in some form or another. So I want to talk about some very specific people in sort of like chronological order of when I met them and the impact they've had on my business and what they do. So this Friday video is a shout out to these wonderful people. So first of all, my number one support who I turn to everything, both in my business and in my life, is my fiancée Dawn. She has her own business. She's an art psychotherapist. I always have to explain this one, so I will just briefly explain what this is. And that is basically a therapist which uses art as a medium to work with vulnerable children and young adults to help them through any issues they're facing. So she uses art, clay, all that side of things. And Dawn is the one who gave me the encouragement to start my business. I'm not sure I would have ever been brave enough if it was not for her support. Second is my accountant. Now, I'm not going to say too much about my accountant because he had his own video this week, and that is Mr. Toomer, Shawn Toomer of Diverso. He has been simply amazing with helping me and guiding me through the years with my business. Such things like coming up with products, services for my business, packages, subscriptions, always throwing ideas out there. He's always been from the start. It's been about, you need to find some sort of recurring income which can stabilize your business, so you're not got this constant wave effect of highs and lows. This is something which he runs his business by through a subscription service, an unlimited subscription service for £99 a month. Third, and most recently, James and Kelly West from the ONLE network. I know many of my connections are a member of this network, but this really has been a turning point for my business in the last year. I wouldn't say finally, because I don't want to dismay the other networking groups I go to because they're all brilliant, but this particular group had just everything I was looking for, from the sense of structure through to how relaxed the environment is and social, because I'm a very social person. And it was just absolutely brilliant to come across them. And James and Kelly are very good friends of mine now, and it's one of the things which the ONLE network is renowned for. You make connections, you make business connections, but you also make friends. In particular, Kelly is a massive supporter of what I do in my business, is always recommending my services. She's also a mentor. She heads up the ONLE boardrooms. And James is clean slate websites. I mean, they do quite a lot. Somewhat they just think work all hours, but I just want to give a shout out to James and Kelly, because through the ONLE network I have made some further amazing connections which have pushed me to really see the vision of my business moving forward, especially for the next couple of years. And obviously, you know, great referrals, just great support network out there for anyone. So anybody who hasn't heard of ONLE or is thinking about trying ONLE, give it a go. Obviously it's online at the moment, but their online is just equally as amazing as what I call real life. And then round about the same time, I met Amber and Steph. Amber, Badger Creative, helped me with the writing aspect of my business. And this includes my content calendar. So this video blog here, she will sit down and come up with a content calendar throughout the month, and then it's up to me to like translate it and think of the best ways to, talk about things in business, connections, all that side of things. She also helps me with script writing for both myself, for my videos, for scripted videos, and also for my clients. So check out Amber at Badger Creative. Another big turning point for my business was meeting Steph. Steph is of Innovate and Thrive Co. Recently rebranded business. Essentially, she is a business consultant, but that really does not do her justice. I had a meeting with Steph earlier this year, which helped me realize the direction of my business, how I'm going to move it forward, how am I going to grow it. And that's through what she calls the what and the how. On her website, you'll find loads of useful information from what she can help you with as a business to get your business going in the direction you want it to go. And I have a clear set plan now for the next 2 years. So I want to know who supports your business, who was the driving force behind your business to get it going, to even start thinking about it, and who do you regularly turn to? Do you have a coach? Do you have a mentor? Or do you have family and friends you can turn to for advice in good times and bad times? I'd love to hear what your experience is, what's helped you grow your business. So that's it for me today. Hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll catch you all next week. Bye-bye.